Welcome to one of the best college basketball environments in all of America. We're at the O'Connell Center in Gainesville, Florida, on the campus of the University of Florida. And the Gators are the #1 ranked team in the country right now, 5-0, including a 1-point win a couple of weeks ago over Arizona.
The #1 priority, as Gary Williams told us before the game, he said we must shut down the perimeter shot, something we have not done, both against Gonzaga and against West Virginia, who made 13 threes. So we got to chart the offensive efficiency and the ability right now of Maryland to defend the three-point shooting of Florida.
The country plays.
That's the way you get a real good evaluation.
Caner-Medley on the feed from Gilchrist, and the Terrapins are off to a great start.
I'll tell you, a nice pass by Dare. I like the way Gilchrist is playing with a lot of confidence.
The lob inside, Caner-Medley double-teamed in the baseline, forces it up and in.
What a great start. I mean, they lost to West Virginia.
Yeah, so that streak's been around for about 5 years. Maryland, and it's very early, but Maryland trying to beat a #1. Look at Caner-Medley, no defense right there.
Where's that defense?
Well, this is the largest deficit they've faced at any time in any game so far this season. As you look at the very solid numbers for Caner-Medley, just a sophomore, second on the team in scoring. He comes from Maine, and Gary Williams said, you know, he did whatever he wanted up to in high school in Maine, scored 36 points per game as a senior, but the competition level obviously was not what he was getting ready to face in the ACC. Look at this one. He's doing all right in the ACC right now, isn't he?
I'll tell you one thing, Caner-Medley, you could say about that competition. Are you trying to say that competition wasn't like the D? But again, we see another example where Maryland doesn't let him shoot the three.
What a night for Caner-Medley.
I'll tell you, we're
#1 team in the country.
Exactly. Being a #1 team. I mean, you're #1 in America. There's Caner-Medley. I mean, just shooting practice. Nobody out on him. I think defensively is a real problem. I spoke at halftime to Martin Fenley, outstanding writer from out of Tampa Tribune. First,
and they're out in transition again.
3-on-1. It's a layup drill. Get a timeout, Billy Donovan. Get a timeout, man. They're just running up and down the court on him, getting open looks. There's that zone defense sitting in that zone, very passive up on top.
Caner-Medley open again.
That zone defense is non-existent. There are big gaps and seams in that zone. And the house has been fought. Arizona, Texas, right here, Florida, Maryland. Saturday, Louisville, and Florida.
Caner-Medley, the lefty, with a tough runner to get Maryland back within 1.
They got to get him some touches now.
Caner-Medley's turning into that guy.
Well, I tell you, they did a great job defensively right there to force the turnover and get the ball back. Caner-Medley got some minutes last year. He and Smith did. Going to be valuable contributors this year.
For more on the big guy from the state of Maine, back to Dorisburg.
Well, there were some questions after he dislocated his ankle in the NCAA tournament last year whether Caner-Medley would get back to the level he was at. His explosiveness has been huge here, guys. It took 2 doctors to put that ankle back in place, but he's been huge this evening.
Sure has. Game high 18, drives again and scores again.
I like the way he has stepped up. He wants the basketball. He's answering you. He's a clutch player, man. He really likes the late part of the game.
Caner-Medley over Walsh. Oh, man.
How big has he been? How big has he been? How big has he been? Coming of age, man.
Caner-Medley, who helped bring him back in overtime.
He really responded in a positive way. We watch him in the lane, running left-handed shot. He's a lefty. There he is driving to the goal, super strong. Then he shows his ability to shoot the jump shot as well. Nik Caner-Medley coming alive as a player, and he knows it. He feels.
The intentional miss, I think it's going to be Walsh from 60 feet, and Maryland has beaten #1 Florida here at the University of Florida, 69-68, in as gutty a performance as you're likely to see the entire season.